Hi guys, Vasily Ganza here. I just wanted to post another video today. It's more of a serious topic. It's only my second video, but I thought it would be a good idea to post a video in regards to this topic. It's somewhat an open letter, if you'd like, to the people of America to try and open their eyes and see what's going on in their country. So please bear with me, please listen to every word I'm saying, and yeah. To the people of the USA, another shooting. 30 mass shootings in America this year alone. 56 deaths by mass shootings in the past 48 days. There's been more shootings this year than there have been days. More than 100 injured in said shootings. But you really think that sending your thoughts and prayers over a social media site are really going to change those statistics I've just told you about? In a 7-minute speech, Donald Trump, the President of the United States, addressed the most recent shooting in a Florida high school where a 19-year-old former student opened fire and took 17 lives, and he injured dozens more. In that speech he said things such as, "Whatever we can do to ease your pain, and your suffering is our burden." However, he's yet to put any laws into place that can prevent any pain in the future and do something that will benefit America greatly. When an immigrant causes so much as a car crash, Trump is up in arms and he's building a wall. Yet a white American born and bred teenager kills 17 people in a high school, and all he does is stands up on his podium and sends his thoughts and prayers and empty promises. As President of the United States, I wouldn't say he has his head sitting in the right place, or he'd be acting on things and making a change. There are people saying that gun control laws would not make a difference, but if we just draw our attention to Australia for a minute, the country made sweeping gun control measures after a man killed 35 people with a semi-automatic weapon in a popular tourist area of Port Arthur, Tasmania. Weeks after the April 1996 tragedy, the country and its states began banning rapid-fire guns to tamp down on mass shootings, and then offered to buy the prohibited firearms back from them. Australia hasn't faced a fatal mass shooting since, that being one in which 5 or more people are killed. 18 years prior to 1996, so we're talking 1979 to 1996, there were 13 mass shootings in Australia. Now this is proof that putting correct measures into place will drastically change the statistics that I told you about at the start of this. Now on to something slightly different. I've heard people in the LGBTQ+ community say that if it doesn't affect them directly, then why should they do anything to change? But to those people who have that mindset, I have 3 points. 1, you're an absolute 2, gun laws affect absolutely everybody, because you can wake up tomorrow and go to school, college or work, etc., and there is no way that you can guarantee that somebody will not enter your area and open fire. It's absolutely ludicrous to think that, because it could happen to absolutely anybody. Finally, number 3. Don't you remember June of 2016? A mass shooting in a gay nightclub in Orlando. A mass shooting that prior to October of 2017 was the largest mass shooting in American history. You cannot sit there and say that it doesn't affect you, when 49 innocent people lost their lives because they were in a gay club. If anything, it affects you way more, because you lost 49 of your brothers and sisters, whether you did not know them or you did. They were still part of this community, and 49 of those people lost their lives because they were out having a good time, and one person didn't like that. So because they had good access to guns, they decided to open fire in this nightclub and killed 49 people. So you cannot sit there and say that it does not affect you. So that is another reason why this makeup look, and I am currently wearing this t-shirt that says Orlando Strong. Another thing Trump did was emphasise mental health over gun control. He spoke about how somebody should have reported that the person that killed the 17 people in the Florida high school because he was mentally disturbed and owned a gun. However, Trump fails to realise that last February, he repealed an initiative that would have made it harder for people with a mental illness to get access to a gun. I also think it is extremely wrong for him or anybody else to put the blame solely on mental illnesses. Mentally ill or not, that boy along with every other mass shooter this year and prior, has gotten access to a gun without the blink of an eye. Because in America, it's stupidly way too easy to get hold of a gun. Especially when you take into consideration the amount of people that have lost their lives due to a mass shooting. Now in this video, I didn't want to bring up names of the people that had done these shootings because I didn't want to give them any limelight, as they don't deserve it. They're cruel people. However, in this section I just want to bring up a few things which will involve me saying the names of these people just to make things a bit more clear. Nicholas Cruz, the person that shot and killed 17 people in Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, was known to the FBI because he had a desire to kill people and he had disturbing social media posts. Omar Mateen, the person that shot and killed 49 people in the Pulse nightclub in Orlando. He was known to the FBI and had been investigated twice prior to the slaughter, but was ruled as not a threat. The FBI knew that Fort Hood shooter, Army Major Nidal Hassan, had been in contact with Al-Qaeda terrorist Anwar al-Awlaki. Honestly, I'm not fussy with saying that wrong, but declined to investigate him. There have been so many times where the FBI have failed to do their job, were absolutely necessary. The FBI is supposed to help and protect the American citizens, but when they fail to investigate dangerous persons, it seems to me that they are immensely failing to do their job. It is about time that something changes. Gun control laws need to be put into place now. Things need to be a whole lot stricter now. Not next time, now. How many more innocent men, women and children have to die? When will children no longer have to worry about not seeing their parents again when they kiss them goodbye in the morning to go to school? When will change happen? Go out, protest, write to your representatives, call them. If they don't listen, vote them out of office. Whatever you do, do something. Something that will make even the tiniest of a difference. Don't just sit at home and write thoughts and prayers on Facebook or Instagram. It doesn't help. And if you have a platform, use it. Encourage people to make a difference. You have a voice, use it. It is your lives and you have a voice to make that difference. It is time for a change. A drastic change. I'd just like to apologise for the serious nature of this video. It's just what's happening in America just isn't right. They have a president that couldn't give two shits about them. He only cares about himself. Because they have a president that is a self-centered bigot. And unless people open their eyes and realise that he has the power to change all of this, to get gun control laws put into place so that people can stop buying guns, and the statistics will drop. People need to realise that they have a voice. Whatever they do can make a difference. You might not think it does, but if you change somebody, even one person's mindset, then they could change somebody else's, and it's a domino effect. And they can make people start listening until something is done, because something needs to happen right now. Thank you all for listening. Until next time, stay sassy.